Good morning, everyone. Here we are starting the Arctic Foxes against the Pittsburgh Vengeance. Starting us off is Leo McFall, Connor Hyde, and looks like Alex Kearns on offense, and Caleb Ensley and Isaac Watson on defense. He'll be back here. We have Marco Ray in net today as Cody Ratkovich and their family unable to make it today. And Connor Hyde with Leo McFall. He picks up and he'll sling one in. Gets deflected into the corner. The Vengeance clear the puck and back to manage is Ensley. He'll send it back to the center ice. Good working on the wall there with McFall and able to pop it out. He'll dump it. Probably is close to icing, but they wave it off. Kearns on the attack. Levi Baldoff in now. They set it up to Bolsinger, and Bolsinger he'll send one in deep. And it's Taylor off to the races to give chase. Taylor able to back check, get the puck from behind, out to Shelton. Shelton's going to wind one up to go wide of the net. Back across the other corner, up to Shelton. Shelton keeps it in, trying to get it up to Bolsinger and Taylor. The Vengeance pick it up off the wall and turn it around. Baldoff able to lift that up. He'll turn around and take off. Gaining the zone. Backhand, takes a shot, goes wide of the net. And Taylor trying to serve it back in front. Back into the corner. Bolsinger. And they'll just flip it out, toss it up the ice. And gonna call icing on that as it lazily makes it all the way to the line. Watson getting the zone, skated in deep, serving across the ice. Back with it on the blue line is Barefoot hitting Jack in the slot. Comes back out to Watson. He'll skate it around. And Ensley able to back him up, and he'll take a step forward. Everybody playing high at this point in time, and good thing Barefoot's there, able to turn it around. Jack, Barefoot, and Mason working the puck. Barefoot steps up. Good interference here on the wall. Jack trying to lift that stick. Gregor able to get to it in time. Comes out the Vengeance, and they'll try to skate it out, but good chip on the blue line there. They'll send one in deep, and that's going to be icing on the Vengeance. Taking that face off. He's wondering why he's not getting a penalty there, as the Vengeance had a stick between his legs the entire time. He's looking up, wondering what the heck happened there. Vengeance feeding it across, but cut off by Lounder. Turn around quick. Got Kearns in. They're able to chip it back to neutral ice. The Foxes having to reset. Pass to Shelton. Nice cross-ice pass up to McFall. And he'll take it off the boards and chip it into the zone. Nice hit out center ice, but it's scorch free. Marco Ray able to get that one to save the Foxes from falling first here. Vengeance send one across the paint, back into the corner. And send it right across again. That's Bolsinger. Will pick it up. Can't clear it. Vengeance sends it back in deep. It's Ensley trying to send it out. Now it's Watson. Picks it up. Got some speed. He'll skate it out. Gaining the zone. Trying to get a backhand shot in there, and they keep him wide. Bolsinger from the edge, trying to get it, advance it closer to the goal there. Another cutoff by Taylor. Bolsinger with the stick, trying to find the slot. It pops out. Vengeance able to gain the zone there. Back up to Baldoff and Taylor. Out to Dutrois. Vengeance fighting. Able to gain the zone again, but turned around by Watson. They're going to toss one in deep. Get some new skates. Still with possession. They step forward. Going to the far end. And pass out. Now back behind the net. The puck goes across back into. That's Ensley trying to field it, get it cleared. Vengeance still again maintaining possession and presence out in front of the net. Comes across the paint. And it's Taylor able to clear. Barefoot there. He's going to be in the corner. Fox is in deep. Trying to pass out in front of the slot. Mason takes a shot looking for that 5-hole. There's a fight. Puck. Loose puck. And an early whistle as the Foxes crash the net. Barefoot serves it back to Launder. Launder will send it back in deep and around the corner. Jack first to it. And they'll pass it out. All up to Launder. Launder again. Back into the zone. He gets hit pretty good. Takes a shot. Barefoot. It's loose and they get it in. Fox is on the board first. Wondering if Launder is good, but Gregor and Barefoot able to advance the puck on net. Gregor tapping it in. And Launder's going to step off the ice and get checked out. Fox is back in the zone and in deep. The Vengeance able to pick it up.
Fox's goal. Scored by number 66, Mason Gregor. Assisted by number 22, Lucas Barefoot. Number 1, Grant Launder. Time of goal, 7:20.
Watson picking his time and trying to send it out to Barefoot. Ensley to Watson. Again looking. He's going to skate in. Watson behind the net. We'll send it across the ice. Over to Gregor. There it is. Vengeance with possession behind their net. Trying to skate it out. It does come out, but fumbled the puck and Watson back with it. will turn over neutral. They get it back to Watson, and Watson on the attack. He'll line one up, send it in, go into the glove hand of this left-handed goalie. Quick shot off the face-off. Goalie able to bat it. Now out to point. It's Warmeyer. And he gets hit on the line, and it comes out. And Shelton's back to help. They'll send one across, and just off the glove hand of Ray, they'll send it right back across the paint, and Vengeance, again, still maintaining possession. Trying to find an open man on the other side. Just off the end of his stick. Puck comes bouncing back to the net. They'll try to send it out in front, and it comes all the way out. It shouldn't be icing. Bounce out of the zone. Swarmeyer handling it. Back up to McFall. McFall gains the zone. He'll send one in deep. Hits the ref in the head. Back up the boards. Dwarmeyer contains. They get a breakaway here. Fox is able to keep it out. Marco Ray able to see that all the way in. Now it's out. McFall trying to advance the puck. Turnover and neutral ice going back in deep. Watson finding McFall. Back in deep it goes. Marco Ray. Over to Ensley. Ensley up to Cairns. Cairns will bounce it, pass it out. Pick up off the wall. Vengeance find it. Fox is in the middle of the line change here. The Vengeance turn around. They punch it out to neutralize. Now the Vengeance trying to regain possession, get zone. They turn over. Baldoff on the attack. Got Holsinger with them. Trying to dig it around. Puck just off the end of his stick. Baldoff comes back with it. They're going to say offsides. Getting the zone is Bolsinger. Baldoff trying to serve it back out in front. And they get it in! Fox is on the board again as Taylor able to find that back of the net off of a rebound.
Fox's goal, scored by number 99, James Taylor, unassisted. Time of the goal, 3:33.
Baldoff on the attack. Gets around a couple. That should be a penalty, and it is. Fox is still in possession. Don't know why they blew a missile.
You go to the box, 2 minutes by yourself, and you feel shame, and then you get free.
I do believe that we have what you consider a power play unit on the ice right now. I think they have been practicing this in practice. We got
Next
Bolsinger
penalty,
and
number
Watson.
18, Tyler Ruffin. 2 minutes for Ruffin. Time of the penalty, 3:08.
We got Watson and Bolsinger on defense with Hyde, Kearns, and Baldoff in. Pass back to Watson. Watson takes the slot. He'll send one in. It's a defenseman on the way in. And we're going to get another stop and play here. So the play was stopped because got kicked off the mooring. Puck gets all into the Fox's zone. Hyde back, and they'll serve it up to Baldoff. Baldoff getting the zone. Leaves it behind. Keeps it in, trying to find Connor Hyde on the way. Sorry about the camera work here. That's going to be offside. I'm sorry, icing by the Vengeance. So pass out the neutral ice. Watson setting it up, skating it in, back to Kearns and Bolsinger. Bolsinger will sling it across the Baldoff. Baldoff will line one up to Lofter, kicks it off the mooring again. Second time in so many minutes. Puck left behind the net, and now it's Kearns in there digging it out. They send it around the boards, back up to Watson from the point. He's going to try the deke and look for that slot, and he gets tripped, but no, nothing was called. So now the puck is back. With 31 seconds left in this penalty, Connor Hyde handles the puck, trying to reach Kearns on the way out, and that puck will get all the way to Marco Ray. And you'll see that Grant Lounder just skated off the ice from that hit on the first score. It looked like it was he hit his head, so I assume he's going to go get checked out. So my thoughts and prayers with the Lounder family is they take a look at Grant. That puck comes in all the way from the point Ensley, and the Vengeance able to skate it out and send it in deep, and going to be icing on the Vengeance. Barefoot, playing tough, trying to send it back to his teammates, but that comes and has some legs to it. No icing, of course. The Foxes cleared up themselves. Emily's first back to it. Up the boards to Mason, was able to get it out. Now it's Barefoot on the attack. He'll send one in, and it's Jack trying to get there first. Ensley maintaining the puck, keeps it in. They'll sling one in out around the corner, and it's Mason again there, first to it. Again, that puck pops over the stick of Dwermeyer. Around the boards, Ensley's trying to get it out. Dwermeyer back to help. Still with possession here behind the net. They try to serve it right in front of the paint. The Foxes defend it well. Comes out to the point. And that'll do it here for the first period.
Great job.
Puck right back out, and it's Watson. Turns it over in the neutral ice. Connor Hyde doing a great job. Stick lifting. They'll send it back out to the paint. It's loose. Trying to backhand it to the wall. Vengeance still with possession. Send it back out to the point. They fall in there, and Karen's able to cut that off. Oh, that's Watson. Watson on the attack. Trying to get one. Can't pull the trigger. Back in the corner. It's Hyde. Hyde picks it up. Trying to send it out to McFall. Can't connect. And the Foxes turn over neutral ice. They're going to say offsides on the Foxes. Puck back to Shelton. Trying to finish it up to Taylor. Taylor hit on the line. He ends up with the puck. He's skating in. Gets behind. Trying to serve it out in front with Baldoff and can't make the connection. We're back. It's Bolsinger now with the puck. Off the wall, trying to hit Baldoff, and I'm not sure right there. So it's clear. That puck gets all the way to the goalie. Batted in the Bolsinger on the wall. He's got a good shot from there. Comes in quick. Taylor trying to work it in front. Now Shelton protecting the puck, sends it back in deep. Back behind, Bolsinger fighting for it. Vengeance just trying to feed it out, and Bolsinger's got the stick on it. Able to turn it over. And the Vengeance send it back to neutral ice. Shelton taking a step forward in the zone. He'll throw one in. He'll go into the glove hand, but he'll cough it up quick, so play continues.
You made me mess up my clock.
Now ball behind the net. He's on his skates. Turns it over neutral. And now they're on the attack. Balled off back. Gets a stick on it. Shelton in there, strong. Keeping it wide. We'll send it to the top of the slot. It's loose. Foxes collapse around it, still loose. Shelton bats it to the corner. Vengeance slings one behind the net, and now Baldoff will pick it up off the rebound. As he gets in motion, he's got only one, takes a shot, they got a stick on it. Out in front, another shot by Taylor or Mason. Back out to center ice. It's Watson. Gaining the zone. They'll chip it right back to neutral ice. Barefoot back to help. He'll send it to the corner, and now it's Jack. He'll chip it up. It gets cut off. Yeah, the can work is terrible. Still with possession. It comes in quick, and Marco Ray has the answer. Puck out to neutral. It's Greger in there trying to force a change. With a good fight along the wall and goes into the Vengeance zone. Barefoot able to cut that one off, trying to get it back in. And that's going to be offsides on the Foxes as it tic-tac-toes.
What?
Connerhide dumps it in deep, now behind the net. It's Hyde McFall working in deep. They send it across and out. Ensley will pick it up, send it back in, and Foxes just make it onside. Cairns with a good check here on the wall. Back to McFall, and that's Hyde. Hyde trying to serve it to Cairns. Cairns can't quite get to it. He'll pick it up. A good chip there, and the puck is back into neutral. Watson sends it across, trying to hit McFall on the line. They serve it out to McFall. Got Connor. It's a 2-on-1. He tries to get Cairns across the ice, and the jumping shot. Oh, and another good opportunity by the Foxes as it comes out, and they'll send it all the way down. Going to be icing on the Vengeance. On the attack, the Vengeance still throw one in. Marco Ray sees it into his glove and stops it. All right, so Bolsinger gaining the zone. He gets chipped. I think we're going to be offsides. Good back check by Taylor. He'll relieve him of the puck, and Bolsinger sends it up the boards. Puck sent in. Now serving out in front. No goal. And now it's Levi Baldoff trying to skate and guard the puck. They'll get hit on the line. Taylor trying to get it in deeper. Serving out center. That puck got chipped, gets stopped. Vengeance pick it up, and they'll send one in. It goes into the corner. They'll sling one in, and it goes deflected over and into the deep as Dwermeyer working the corner. Gets it up to Baldoff. Baldoff with Taylor. I think Bolsinger goes down hard. They're going to stop the clock as he gets tripped. The Foxes will clear it into neutral ice. And it's Gregor. Just at absolute all over the place today. Up to Barefoot. Barefoot tries to get it in deep. Gets cut off. And now it's Vengeance with the puck. Getting in the zone. They'll take a shot. It gets deflected. And Hensley's able to there bat it to the side. Still can't get it out. Watson trying on the attack, but they chips it back and forth, back and forth. Jack on the line. I don't know how that puck stayed out. Now up the boards, Watson. Puck back and forth, and Gregor finds it, trying to drag it around. We'll send it across the ice to the other corner. Shot from Hensley comes in across the paint into the other side. And now it's Watson. He'll get hit. A couple of Vengeance get hit. Hensley sends it back. And it's Jack. Jack turns it around. Finding Gregor on the line. He can't maintain possession. They'll send one around. Going to be icing on the Vengeance. That puck comes out. Dwermeyer lines one up. Goes off the blocker into the corner. That pops out into neutral ice. It's Shelton with possession. They'll set it up to Dwermeyer. Dwermeyer will pop it out. Vengeance will have to hold on the line as they get cleared, and now it's Hyde. Hyde getting in deep. Pulls it up. Sends one across, and it's trying to find Cairns. Cairns gets hit from behind. Back check. That pass cut off by Shelton, playing a heck of a game here today. And now it's Alex on the attack, and I think he's wanting to score here. Hyde feeds it back to Cairns. It's out loose. They take a shot, and it gets chipped up and over. Back around the boards, up to Dwermeyer. Dwermeyer gets hit, and now it's the Vengeance. Really did it in off the rebound. So Vengeance claw one back. Puck back and forth, couple possession changes there. Vengeance on the attack. Trying to find somebody, and that comes out, hits Marco's glove. I don't know.
Vengeance goal, score by number 75.
Puck is still loose.
Beeman, assisted by number 26, Tommy Shank. Time of the goal, 4:47.
Foxes look a little disoriented there. Comes out to the point. We'll send it back in deep on the circle. Cross shot, it's loose. Another shot, Marco able to block it. He gets to the other side, and Foxes chip it out. Another one, boomer coming from the blue line. Ensley and Watson finally using some of that size, just getting the heck, clearing the Vengeance out. They'll send one back out, high slot. Another shot on goal. Marco has the answer. Ball off trying to find Taylor on a loft pass, not high enough. They'll find Bolsinger out. Bolsinger turns it around. Got Taylor. I think they're looking for a deep dump so we can get some new skates, because the boys are on that shift for a little while. Looks like Bolsinger and Baldoff stay on. Gregor on now. Gonna get a
Fox penalty number 54, Levi Baldoff, 2 minutes each for tripping. Time of penalties, 3:17.
back at it. So 2 penalties, both are tripping. I was thinking that it was a clean hit. They sent it out in front, and that puck is still loose. Don't know how it hit the post. Penn's Fox is trying to get it cleared. Shelton now back in the corner. Out to the point. Gregor working with Jack. It comes back in deep, and Shelton's there. He'll send it around the boards. And it's Gregor working the wall. Barefoot picks it up, and he's got some room. He's great pass to Jack. And gain the zone. Jack will send one in, and they'll collect it. They can let it go, though. Bounces that to the slot, and Dwarmeyer sends it in. And able to block it. Barefoot bats it back to Watson. Watson takes a shot, gets lifted up high, now behind the net. Jack there first. Jack trying to center that pass to Gregor. We'll set it all the way across. That chip was before the red line. We'll see if they call it. They don't call it. Waved it off as they got there. Jack trying to work the puck on the wall and Barefoot back to help. Good stick check by Basin. There you go. Barefoot on the attack, able to get it in deep, and he'll give chase. Gets his body on the Vengeance, and that puck comes across the pants again. Gregor is working the corner. Out to center. That puck gets loose. Ensley gets to it first, chips it forward to Barefoot. Barefoot sends it back in. Cut off on its way out by Jack, but back into neutral. Watson picks it up. Watson around the world trying to get in there. Back into the Vengeance zone. Gregor sends it back in. Gregor and Watson can't keep it. Vengeance on the attack. They'll send one in. Ensley in the way. Able to chip out up. Can't quite clear it yet, though. So Foxes, they'll send one in. Marco Ray has the answer. Puck comes out. Vengeance having to reset. And it's Shelton receiving it against the wall. Back to center. They'll find somebody on the line. Bormeyer gets in there, able to disrupt it. Shelton sends it wide. Comes back in and off the end of the stick, Marco Ray able to collect it. Off the faceoff, Venden sends one over the net. Shelton able to keep with it, find the puck. He's going to skate it out. Gain the zone up to Hyde. Hyde will send one in. Bounces wide, and Shelton back to help it. Stops it on the wall. Fires it up to McFall, and Shelton again trying to gain the zone. Can't make the turn. Puck comes out. Twermeyer back. And that'll do it here for the second period. Foxes lead by one. Back at it here in the third. In the Foxes zone, but up and out. Taylor working the boards with Baldoff. Seems like Baldoff and their center have a lot to talk about as they both gain the ice. Baldoff sends one around the boards. Still possessed within the Fox's zone. Taylor getting body in there. That puck goes off of Watson's stick. And now it's Ensley. He'll skate it out. Sends it across the ice. Trying to find Bolsinger off the wall. Now the Vengeance. They'll skate it out. Watson chips it around, cut off by Vengeance. Across the paint. It comes, and Watson able to get it out. Now it's Bolsinger. Can't get around one, gets chipped. They send one in deep and get it line change. Watson getting in there. Send it up to the point. Nice swing on way over the net. And it's Bolsinger first to it. Bolsinger got balled off in Taylor. Bolsinger gaining the zone, and this gets chipped into the corner. Try to send one out in front of Jack. Baldoff lines one up, gets it in. Fox is on the board again. Good pass from Bolsinger, finding Baldoff out in front in the right place and able to lift it over.
Fox goal, score number 34, Levi Baldoff. Assisted by number 9, Colton Jack, and number 7, Liam Bolsinger. Time of the goal, 12:19.
No icing. That's waved off. It's Gregor in pursuit with Jack. Barefoot cuts it off, and it lazily gets in the center. Nice check by Shelton, able just to reach out far enough to get that puck off the end of the stick. Vengeance turning it around. Barefoot in the way. Fighting for it, and Dormeyer sends it to the side. They send it to the slot. They'll take a shot. Marco Ray sees it the whole way, collects it off the rebound. Marco Ray having an heck of a game today. That puck comes all the way across the paint. And back to Marco Ray, who gloves it. Shelton up the boards and out. Foot race, Barefoot first to it. Still working with Barefoot. Jack gets in there to help. Jack's foot. He tries to center. Comes out to Dwormeyer from the slot. He'll take a shot. It bounces wide the net. Barefoot again, first for it. Sends it across the paint. Nobody with their sticks down. And they'll chip it out. It's a 2-on-1. They'll change of pace. And Dwormeyer gets in there, forces him wide. They do the innocent shot. Fox is back on it. Gregor trying to keep up with it. He gets out. Cairns trying to gain the zone. He gets in there, pulls up, takes a shot. That gets deflected up and out of play. Got some pretty rowdy parents. I have to feel like I need to mute and give back. Puck's still in the zone.
So much for the fourth estate.
Puck back around deep in the Vengeance zone. Passing up, and Hyde able to cut that off. They'll send it back. Watson keeps. He's got some room. He'll send one in. Foxes score again. Isaac Watson rips it in from the point.
Fox's goal, scored by number 58, Isaac Watson, assisted by number 39, Connor Hyde. Time of the goal, 10:05.
That puck comes out of the zone into neutral. McFall gets in there. Pressure on puck. They'll reset and try to get it in. Can't get it past the defense. Watson. Ensley will send it out to. There's good passing in this game. I'm telling you, Hyde trying to serve it to McFall. That gets cut off. His Vengeance turn it around. It's a good check by Watson, just able to freeze the body on the wall. Around it comes. They step up, keeping them wide. Serve it right out to center. That's a scrum. Cairns gets his body in the way. Still a big fight. Comes back in just off the glove hand of Ray, and Foxes will clear. That puck is flipped up over. I think it actually went through the iron in the ceiling. Surprisingly, didn't hit anything on the way. And it's Connor. He's got some speed, but they get checked on the line. It turns around. Ensley will send one in deep and around. Good shift by the Foxes there. Great passing, great effort. Never not pursuing the puck. Getting pressure on it. That puck comes around. Now short, McFall. Back around the boards. Ensley picks it up. Trying to dish it to Bolsinger. Bolsinger loves that place for a shot. Trying to skate it forward. He'll feed it out to Watson. Watson lines one up. It goes in just wide of the net as it hits a couple bodies on the way. McFall cuts that one off, trying to skate it around. Can't get past Vengeance, and they'll send one up on the line, and we're going to get an offsides for the Foxes. Puck still in, Bolsinger with it. They chip him. Holds a little bit too long with the puck. Now, send one wide of the net. Comes in behind. It bounces. Weird bounce off the boards. Marker Ray couldn't find it. They're able to get a quick in.
Next goal, scored by number 75, Vera Peeman, assisted by number 23, Ethan Johnson. Time of the goal, 7:43.
That puck comes in, and you got Shelton working the boards there, trying to feed it to Bolsinger. Bolsinger with the puck. Gonna be offsides on the Vengeance. Barefoot on the face-off there. Working the boards, he'll send it in. And it's Jack on the attack. Jack still following him, trying to get in there barefoot, forcing a turnover. They get it out. And it's Dwarmeyer with a great stick there, able to stop that attack. Barefoot back to Shelton. Shelton will flip it back up to Barefoot. Barefoot, keep an eye out. Back out the center. It's Gregor. He's going to skate the line. Fox is onside. Shelton keeps it in. This has been a battle here. That puck comes back. Dwormeyer backing him up. Across the jack. Good pass. Puck coming out to neutral. Barefoot picks it up and he'll turn it around. Trying to jump it in deep. And look, we're going to get a line change here. Jack and Greg are able to force a turnover. They'll send one back in deep. Shelton trying to hit the line. There's Cairns in there. Hyde. Oh, camera, where I'm at. Shelton looking for Cairns in the blind. And Cairns is skate in. Got an end-to-end shot. That goes high and over. It's Hyde trying to get it out. They keep it in. Back to Ensley. Ensley trying to take a shot, and that's going to go enough for Iceland. Into the corner, Ensley sends it up to McFall. McFall picks it up. They'll find Hyde out into the neutral ice, and Hyde will send one on net. Vengeance send one around the corner. Ensley sends one in wide. Hyde back on the other side. He'll try to send it back to center. And it's Kearns working up against the boards. Hyde with a shot. Goalie has now kicked the net off the moorings 3 times to stop the play on the Fox's attack. Seems to be a consistent theme. McFall able to turn that around, sends it back in deep. Great job by McFall just there and constantly fighting for that puck. Cairns and Hyde with the puck, trying to keep possession. It gets jumped out, and it's Watson back to help Ensley. Hyde will pick it up. Trying to find Cairns on the line. A long shift. Watson back to help. That puck gets sent all the way around. And again, it's McFall trying to chip it out. They'll finish the job. I think Fox is long line looking for a change as the Rebellion reset. Shot gets lifted wide of the net. Trying to center the pass, and it's Bolsinger able to get it to the wall. Bolsinger can't get it around the one. They send it back in. It's a chop. Takes a bounce wide. And up to Bolsinger again and out. And he's balled off. On the attack. Getting around a couple. Takes a shot, goes high. Off the board. Good challenge there by Taylor. We're going to get an offsides. Off the face-off, Vengeance gained the zone, trying to get his shot off, and Shelton skips a stick on it, back into the corner, balled off to dig it out. He's going to guide that puck to Taylor. Taylor. Puck out the center. Bolsinger able to find it, set it on the net there. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left.
How'd your game go, Lily?
Comes out to
I lost
in the zone. And that puck comes out. And lazily will get in the zone. Probably going to be icing. They pick it up to keep it going. Jack, good forecheck pressure. Vengeance turn it around. They gain the zone. Still a possession, send it to the point. They'll send one in, gets deflected, goes wide. They skate it towards to send it out in front and gets deflected back out. Now it's Jack. Jack will serve it up. And it's Brager. He's got some speed.
Going the wrong way.
They'll send it back out to the point. They're going to get offsides called. Barefoot. Back to Watson. Watson on his heels. He gains his zone with some speed. He'll take a shot, goes wide. He's going to follow it into the corner behind the net, trying to get it back in front. And he lost his skate. Vengeance clear to neutralize. Ensley holds it up. He'll chuck it back in. So it goes in deep. Ensley with it, trying to get it over and out. They'll send it across the paint. Now it's Jack in the corner. Just got to get it out, and they do. They clear it to center. Got 40 seconds left here. So they try to reset. Back to Watson. Watson will send it. Trying to get that on net, but just wide. And they pull the goalie. Yeah, empty net here. That kick by Cairns, who gets in the way. They try to turn it around. Watson gets in that way. They advance it closer to the net and now back around. Serve it out front, and Ray has it. It's still loose. That's goal with 6 seconds left. The Vengeance able to find it back of the net. Cairns off the face-off, chips it forward. 3 seconds left. Cairns fighting for that puck. Who knows where it's at? That'll do it. Foxes get their second win of the season. It was a fantastic game. Hard-fought beginning again. We'll check in with the Lounders, see how Grant is doing. They had to exit the game early just to get checked out. But that'll do it. Foxes beat the Vengeance 4-3. The Vengeance, after their beating the Foxes the first time, they really took a tear and kept winning. But Foxes were able to turn it around and get that one back. That'll do it here for today. We'll have another one tomorrow morning. Foxes families signing off. Got you on the next one.